So much so that I recall back in Dubai, where I had set up the Islamic Information Center, a Dawah center there, and had taken a group of convert Muslims to the masjid for the first time. After teaching them salah in the center, I took them to the masjid to pray with the Muslims. And after the prayer, they observed, and they did what everybody else did. And then afterwards, I sat with them, talked to them about, in a little circle, talked to them about their impressions of the first prayer, etc., etc. And they were quite, you know, enthusiastic. They felt very good, you know, the prayer. They really felt, alhamdulillah, you know, worship of Allah in the way of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the same way Prophet Isa used to worship Allah. But they said, but what is this thing that we see after the prayer? That people, after the prayer, it seems that their hands all start shaking, you know, as if they have Alzheimer's, right? Disease, right? They get you know, their hands, all of them like this. So what is that? So I felt shy to explain to them, actually, they are remembering Allah. Because people are in the habit of doing this, as I said, in such a way that it is an unconscious act. This can be going on and people can be doing multitasking, right? Doing other things, checking their emails at the same time or whatever, and the hands are still going on. This is by itself, and you can carry on with other things. Right? We have to ask ourselves, is that remembrance of Allah? It can't be. It cannot be. It is a bad example that we hand down to our children, because our children will imitate us. Same thing we do, they do. We're doing what our parents did. It's just handed down, generation after generation. And if we even think about it, if we're actually even saying it, how many of us actually say Subhanallah? Most of us say Subhanallah, right? Isn't it? Or say Alhamdulillah. Instead, we end up saying what? Hamla. And instead of Allahu Akbar, Lakbar. So it's Subhanallah, Hamla, Lakbar. That's what you have to do in order to go at that pace. To go at this, 90 miles an hour pace, that's what you have to do. You have to distort the names of Allah. And that is a grave evil. Actually, you think about it. We're supposed to be saying Subhanallah, and we're saying Subhanallah. Where is Allah's name in that? Hamla. Where is Allah's name in it? Lakbar. Where is Allah's name? It's lost. So really, actually, this is an evil act. We can smile, we can laugh about it, but we're doing it. And it is actually an evil act. It is not a good act.